Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Red Arrows Racing League. This is season 4 and round 6. We are in Miami. So, first things first, a little bit of housekeeping to do, as we normally do. We have got, you might recognise, who's been in the league for the last couple of weeks, a guy called Jay Freems. He has now gone to a full-time seat. He is now taking the Alfa Romeo that was left behind by Ginola Braun, and we've got Boo Boo, people who race in the likes of OG Racing League and Indigo may recognise, but he's new to us here in Red Arrows. He joins us and takes an Aston Martin seat. So he's now with us and should be right at the sharp end, a very quick driver. Just bear with us, we're getting ready to get going. We're expecting, I think there should be 16 drivers, so we're still waiting on one. While we're waiting for that, I'm just going to put this into the stream for everybody, or into the chat, so people can see if they want to join us. So let's put the stream link into here. One in there. And one in there. That's right. Here we go. So we're ready to go. Alright, it's time from our side anyway. I think we're still waiting for one driver. Let's see who that is we're waiting for. Who's on the check-in? So we should have a Ferrari. We do. One Mercedes. Both McLarens. We're waiting on Supercar on the looks of it. Should have Striker and a Red Bull. Oh, Andy's here. He's not checked in, so that should be a 17th then. There should be 17 because Andy had checked out, but he's here. So SLH wondering what seat to take. I believe there should be a Haas available. We should have a Haas, a Red Bull, a Mercedes, or a Ferrari available. Oh, sorry, not a Red Bull because Andy's here. Literally said that. So it should be the Ferrari and Mercedes, or the Haas. Of course, we've got a sprint tonight, so big points on offer. 20 points maximum from the sprint race, and then 25 for the main race. That is, of course, potentially doubled if there's wildcards in play. So we've got 16. There should be one more from what I can tell, from what I've got in front of me. Who are we missing? Freeman isn't here in the Alfa Romeo. That's who we're missing. Just correcting SLH there. Should have been AlphaTauri or Ferrari. It's gone Alfa Romeo. That's not quite right. So Frames is here. We should have everyone here now. That should be switched now. There you go. That's all done. So yeah, we should be ready to go. 17 drivers here. So here we go. Ready for the one-shot quali around Miami. Officially on the circuit guide, there's 19 corners, 7 to the right, 12 to the left, but a lot of them are non-events in Formula 1 cars, as you'll see in the lap. So we might have a little bit of an awkward view of this one-shot quali. We've got to pretty much pick who we follow, and we've got a wet quali. It's a wet quali. This will really sort people out. This will throw the cat among the pigeons. Let's see who can prevail in these conditions. This circuit is tough enough in the dry. In the wet, this is going to be a whole different ball game. As we just wait for the drivers to apply their setups. And then we're ready for the one-shot quali. I think for this we're going to have to prioritise one driver and stick with them because it'll be hard to follow everything on one shot. We should be ready to go momentarily. Here we go. There's the timer. Can anybody stop and from running away with this championship? And the Alpines are running away with the title at the moment. So we're going to try and go on board with Ant if we can. Where is he? He's down there. If we can grab him, there we are. We're on board with our championship leader. We'll see what he can do. Turn 3 is quite difficult in these cars. Even on full traction, it wants to throw you out there. And also we'll find around this double left-hander, the turn 7-8, it also wants to throw you out, even on full traction. But here we are in intermediate conditions. Got to be really careful as it goes on to what is technically a long straight, but it's about 3 corners on this, according to the track guide. As Ant is now navigating. Here comes another one. As I said, non-events in Formula 1 cars. As we now come to the tricky, tight section. Unfortunately, Torre isn't with us tonight. And Bubu's retired. Not the best start for him on his Red Arrows debut. And comes to the tight section and he's taken the lead of the session. Him and Striker are neck and neck here. Who's going to get the pole? Onto the long straight now, of course, no DRS in the conditions. On the brakes hard for what is the final true corner of this lap, but there's still 2 more, which are just flat in dry conditions. It might have to lift here. And Ant goes pole. A few people didn't get their laps in. Get them taken away from them. So, positions for the sprint, we've got Ant on pole, followed by Super Striker, Chrissy, Shadow Realm, or Ben, EP, Thompson reserving in the Aston Martin, good of him to show up. Liam, Oliver, Harry, Calgon, QHRD, SLH, Jay Freems, always grinding, Murph, Andy, then Boo Boo. As Boo Boo and Andy had the lap taken away, it was only the two. I thought I saw more than that. We'll see what the sprint is like. Is the sprint going to still have the rain, or is that going to show mercy on our drivers? So it looks like it's going to be dry for the sprint race. A lot of people will be relieved to see that. As I was saying before, this circuit is tough enough in the dry, so this with 17 cars on it, I'm expecting chaos. Turn 1 is really difficult to get right. Some people are going to have to be really, really delicate with this, because 17 to this corner won't go very easily. So we'll get our menu set up. I'm assuming everyone's going to be on mediums for this, but we'll see. We'll soon find out. So we want symmetry on, we want the detail. We'll go for position change, or should we? We'll go for tyre for now, just see, confirm everyone's on mediums. And we've had disqualifications out at the back already. Have they made contact with each other there? So we've got tyre information there. We can see everyone's on the medium tyre, so we'll come off that now because that's not what we need to know. We'll go to interval. Good position change, because that'll be the best way to find out who the winners and the losers of the session are. We'll come off the UI there. We'll go on board with Ant. On board with Ant for now. But we'll go to Chrissy for the race start, I think we'll come over here, because we can get a good view then of Ant. I'll also be on board with somebody who might have a chance to take some positions off the line. So there was contact there between Andy and Boo Boo by the looks of it. On the start there. So they're going to start on cold tyres and be 5 metres back from their grid slots. In all honesty, it might be the best place for them, because it might be the best way to avoid the carnage. If there is, of course, going to be carnage, which we hope to not see, but it's a mighty tight corner. Turn 1 around here. And 17 cars going off that spot. Could be a recipe for disaster. Let's quickly warm the tyres. A couple of burnouts at the end just to get them in. I assume he's going to go dead straight. He's missed the box, but it looks like we're quite away. Everyone else managed to find the grid slot. So just Chrissy, Andy and Boo Boo outside of their grid boxes. We'll stay on board with Chrissy for this, as we are ready to go in Miami. There's normally a delay on the lights, so we'll just wait for it for now. And we are go in Miami. I'll go to the start as Chrissy got it. He's looking for the move. Can he get a striker? Oh no, there's contact, lots of contact. And you can see who's got the worst of that. And there's yellow flags. And who is that? That's Liam. Liam and Pinto in trouble off the start. Boo managing to get around that without any issue. And there's more contact there. That's Calgon round. Nightmare for the McLarens. And there's contact with Andy. Andy's damaged a wing. And the McLaren's off to a nightmare start. We go back up to the front. We'll see Chrissy now still after Striker. We'll have a look at Mercedes or Oliver as well, because he's looking like the closest bit on track. Was that contact there? We go into the tight stadium section. When I say stadium section, it's all stadium section. We're going around the Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Dolphins. Shadow Realm behind Thompson in the Aston Martin. And of course goes fast lap, is the first guy over the line. So the big losers so far. That's Boo Boo problem. What's happened to Boo Boo there? He's had an issue somewhere in the lap. I've missed that. And we've got Calgon and Andy in to replace Wings. So the big losers at the moment are McLaren's and Pinto. Harry, our self-proclaimed People's Champion, he's had a problem by the looks of it. Is he round? He's round there. That's a tough corner to get right. As I was saying, even under full traction, it doesn't want to stick there. The back end seems a bit happy, a bit lively. We'll go on to Oliver, the only driver to maintain the record of scoring points in every race so far, including sprints. Can he keep that record going today? This is round 6, so we've had 2 sprint races before this. So that means he's scored points in all 7 races so far. And once again goes fastest lap. Not too bad to speak of at the moment. QHID I think is the closest one here. He's on the back of Always Grinding. QHID and the Ferrari. It's Alfa Romeo Ferrari, Alfa Romeo Ferrari. The battle in the mid-pack. The two teams that share a power unit. Is he going to go up the inside here? QHID looking for it. Can he make that move stick? No, he can't. He's going to have the DRS, I believe. Yes, he will. Can he make that work? Always Grinding doesn't have DRS. QHID does. I think it's too far back to make a move this time. Murph in the background lurking, waiting for opportunity. He's going to get the second spot of DRS here. 3 DRS zones around this circuit. The one we've just been through, this one, and then I was going to call it a home straight. It's not really a straight because there's a curb in it. I suppose it's straight off once you get on DRS. Striker takes the fastest lap away from Ant. Maybe it's not a foregone conclusion, as Andy brings up the yellow flags again. And it's that Boo Boo round. Maybe it wasn't Andy, sorry, maybe it was Boo Boo having issues around that tight section of the lap. Thompson, the reserve in the Aston Martin, chasing Chrissy down. Once again, he'll have the DRS. He opens it up now. How does Chrissy defend it? Does he defend the inside? He does defend down the inside, forces Thompson around the outside, but it's going to have the inside for the next corner. This should give the DRS to Chrissy on the next bit, so maybe he can come back at him. We'll see how he goes about his business. DRS zone coming up. It's about where that Zoom sponsor marker is. In now. It's a bit beyond that, sorry. So it looks like it's just too far back to make a move. Yep. It's a bit too far away, but we get the third DRS any second now. As around the final corner we go, and boom, open goes the DRS into turn 1. We've talked about the biggest losers of the sprint, but so far the biggest winner is Jay Freems here, up 6 places. In his first drive, in his full-time seat. Now he has gone full-time. We've got a problem there, is that Ferrari, that's the Ferrari QHID having the issue. 5-second penalty for a collision with Murph, so that's obviously something that's happened in the pack there. As Liam comes through. Oliver now on the back of Ben. It's the Mercedes against the Haas. It's Oliver, Mr. Consistent, versus Ben, our Season 1 champion, and the only man to win a race in every season of Red Arrows. Here we go then. So Oliver will have DRS here. How does Ben defend it? Has he got the pace? Goes to the inside to defend. Is he going to force Oliver wide? Yes, he is. Can Oliver make the move? He's trying it. He's got it there. He's going to have the inside here. Who's the DRS going to go to on this bit? It's going to be Oliver. Oliver uses DRS and gets ahead. As Thompson and Chris is changing places there. And Chris has just about got that back. And that's a Ferrari round again. Is that SSLH this time? So the Ferraris on subsequent laps having the same issue. We'll cut back to the Thompson and Chrissy fight. Thompson has got through now. Chrissy going to have the DRS to try and attack him back. Look at more yellow flags. That's another Ferrari. Is that SLH again? Now he's lit the tyres up. Chrissy down the inside. Not enough to make that stick. He will have DRS again though. So far no retirements on lap 6 out of 10 in this sprint. I think people are getting wise to the strategy now. The idea is we encourage drivers to not retire by giving the incentive of, if you finish the race at the back of the sprint, you will be able to start at the front of the feature race with our reverse grid. Chrissy now trying to get the position back from Thompson. Into turn 1, decides, thinks better of it, decides not to go for it. We'll go back to the battle of Oliver and Shadow. It looks like Oliver's got through, and that's Boo Boo having problems at the back. Again, that tight section. So a few fights on the track here, but I think the main one here is over P3 and P5, the main fights at the moment. We'll go to the P5 fight because we've prioritised the P3 one so far. Let's see who's got the best of this. That's Ben looking to get the position back from Oliver. He's worn his battery right out there, so has Oliver. So it's neck and neck battery. Oh, Ben goes really wide there, goes very deep. Into this tricky section one more time. Ben picks up the penalty there. We've caught him on that one, bang to right. Ooh, just maybe catches the ball there as well. Let's go back to the P3 fight, as that one is now looking like it could be over for him. Boo Boo in the pit. This hopefully is not a real retirement. Yeah, he's come back out. Chris is down the inside of Thompson. Can he make that move work? He's going to have the DRS again, I believe. Yes, he is. Into turn 1. We've got more yellow flags. That looks like a Red Bull. Is that Andy? It looks like it could be Andy. Feel a bit guilty for not looking at the guys at the front, but Ant has just had a quiet race here. He's got away at the start. Striker, keep him honest. It's not been all Ant's way, but he has managed to get that second out fairly early. And Striker's not had an answer for that. Can't get in DRS range to really have a go at him. Andy's speeding in the pit lane. Andy's now got a DNF. He's retired in the pit. Not the wisest thing to do, because now he's going to start from the back of the sprint race. If he had just hung in there, even if he'd finished at the back, he'd have managed to start the sprint race ahead. That's behind his car getting released back onto the circuit. Hopefully this doesn't catch anybody out. He should be clear of everybody. Yeah, that's fine. So we won't catch him up by then. Chrissy nearly into the back of Thompson there. We'll go to the battle between Murph and Liam, because that's now the closest one here. So we've got Liam now making the move on Murph. Got him into turn 1. Got it done. Only for now though, because Murph's now come back. Murph's got him on the inside. Taking position back. So that's the right scrap. Position being changed back and forward. So Liam gonna have the DRS here. He's gonna have a look at Murph. He's got much more battery to use. A lot more battery at his disposal. Murph goes down the inside to defend. Liam on the outside. Through he goes, and there's a collision I think between the Ferrari and the McLaren. So Liam past Murph. What has Murph got to come back at Liam with? He's going to have DRS down the back here. Not a very good view that we've got of it. Oh, yellow flags. That is an Alfa Romeo with issues. That's always grinding. The American in his home Grand Prix, or one of his home Grand Prix, having issues there. No front wing. He's going to have to box, I think. Or does he, because it's the last lap? Do you just suffer through it? He's got to do a full lap. I think you would box, wouldn't you? The Chrissy Thompson fight is still ongoing. As is the Oliver versus Shadow Realm. Liam and Murph. Over P8. We've got Pinto and QHID. And M. Harry is probably the best fight on the circuit at the moment. The three-way fight over P9. Or P10, sorry, I should say. P10, Harry. P11, QHID. P12, Pinto. QHID looking down the inside of Harry. Oh, contact! Contact there. And looks like even more there. It's damage to the wing of the Alpine. There's a lot of contact there. That's getting scruffy. Harry gets a penalty there for cutting the circuit, and he's gone wide. Hope he doesn't catch Pinto there. Oh no! It's gone very wrong there by the looks of it. What is going on here? And a nightmare there on the last lap. Ant takes your sprint victory. Striker in second place. Close enough to keep Ant honest, but too far to make a move. Thompson goes to P3. Chrissy P4. Oliver P5. Freems P6. Up 7 places is the big winner from this sprint race. Shadow Realm Ben P7. Liam P8. Good recovery drive from him. Murph P9. Pinto will come home P10, Harry P11, QHID P12. Always Griner takes the pair of them, gets P11 through virtue of those penalties. So Harry's now down to P12, QHID P13. Calvin coming home at 14, has a penalty, not sure it's going to affect him. SLH P15 and Boo Boo P16 will be. And Andy, the one we've lost there, under the DNF. So we'll just see the lines. So let's just get a shot of this. So Jay Freems picks up the game's Driver of the Day award. He's the big winner from the sprint. I think it was up 7 places I saw. So just want to advance on that, and we want to see the race directors in case anyone wants to query of that result. I can't get it, unfortunately. I'm trying for you, but I can't get the race director. It's not let me look at it. Apologies to anyone who's wanting the race director. I can't get that for you. I did press the button, I did try. So we need to retire from this one because we need to do the reverse grid. So we'll have our usual bit of fun here. So we'll just wait for this to start up, and then we'll take a shot of the our grid. So that should be our grid in reverse for the feature race. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Liam's joined us.
So we have an update, obviously, with the weather.
Right.
I won't tell. Oh no, because you'll see it on the stream, so people will see it.
You're on the stream now. You're live, mate.
Yeah, I know.
You're live on Channel 4.
I was going to send you the weather, but then you will have to edit the weather, which means the people watching will know what the weather is anyway. So it doesn't matter whether I tell you or you edit it anyway. But it's wet for the first. I think you can only put 3 sections in. It's wet for the first one, and then it dries out at the end.
Okay, so
it dries out in the middle and then the end. So it's wet, dry, basically.
Okay, so I'll see if I can apply that. Is there any penalties I need to be aware of?
No, there is one for Andy, but it's
he's at the back anyway.
Place. Yeah,
he's
but
at the back anyway.
Grid, obviously.
Oh, yeah, but he retired, so he goes at the back anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's fine.
There's no penalty. You just need to reverse the people that finished.
Brilliant. Okay, no worries.
No worries. I'll go and crash out because I think it's just me.
Yeah, it's just you go around the circuit at the moment.
Oh, okay. I can't even retire for fuck's sake. Right, there.
Catch you on the other side.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
So Liam just needs to retire from the formation lap, which is what he's now doing.
I'm trying to get myself. There we go.
Oh, the boys are still with us. Sorry, yep, there we go. So we need everyone to retire from this one. So our usual bit of fun. There we go. Let's see who gets the worst of this one then. Everyone pass into each other. Carbon fibre everywhere.
Fucking hell, Ant's got himself out first.
Carbon fibre flying around. More carbon fibre than Chavis on the lorry. Flying around the circuit at the moment. So just waiting for a couple more. There goes Liam.
Yeah, right, I'm going to jump over.
Freems, Calgon and SLH left to retire. Freems is still driving around. Probably wondering what the hell's going on. Oh, his 10 app crashed, so he might need to come back into the session. Oh, there we go, it's done. So that's that. Just need to redo the grid. Right, so bear with us a second. We need to try and set this up, so let's come away from that. I need to pivot to ready up because I can't. I only have a race director, but I don't have a. I don't have a shot of this here. I think Liam Law wants sprint results. He wants to see the time difference, so let's just scan over that so we can see. I think he likes that for the data. But I need some people to move on. Here we go, so just bear with us while we set this grid up. So we need to go to settings. I need to load some settings up. So we'll go for the normal red arrows, but then I need to delete the quali. So let's weekend structure, remove the quali, make sure everything else is okay. So the weather, we customize weather. There should be 3 slots, and it was a wet start, then a dry, then a dry. Yeah, so that's that. So forecast accuracy is approximate. So let's just make sure that yeah, it says that is realistic. That's good. And we just need to do our grid. So let's go to this weekend structure, grid editor. So we know that at the back should be Andy. Then we've got our race winner, and goes there. Super striker. Then Thompson is moving back. Oh, sorry, it needs to be up in front of striker. Then we have Chrissy. After Chris is Oliver. Where's he gone? There he is. Then it's Frames. Then it was Ben. And Liam had a great recovery drive in the sprint race. Then it was Murph and Pinto. Always going to manage to jump the likes of Harry and QHID by virtue of no penalties. So it's QHID next, then Calgon, then SLH, then Boo Boo is your pole sitter. So that should be that for us. We will just confirm it and make sure that's all there. Yep, that looks right. So let's go back to there and let's get ready to go. So just let the guys say we're ready to go. So if you pick their cars. So as Liam helpfully informed us, it's going to be a wet race that goes to dry. It means the drivers can kind of plan their attack now. Normally it's information we don't have here in the comms box, but helpful to know. So just waiting for a few more people to ready up. Then we can get the session underway. And I'm watching the chat. Who is your money on for this race then? Someone like Boo Boo starting pole has got to be in with a shout. Super quick and up there on pole. And of course quick around the circuit, but all the work to do from the back. How will his progress go through the field? What does the chat think about this? Can anyone stop Ant today? So, as we were aware, it's a wet start. I think a few people didn't select their cars here, so there could be an issue. But it shouldn't be too bad. We're all equal cars here, so it shouldn't affect too much. Chrissy in the chat wondering what's up to apply. Of course, we know it's going to go from wet to dry, so it's an interesting question to whether you go for a wet or dry setup. Depends how long it takes to go dry, I guess. So we'll see where everyone's gone. It should be intermediate tyres for now, but when does everyone pit? Yep, should have been intermediates for now. We'll have a look at what's going on. So Boo leads us round on our formation lap. Why is he now stopping? So everyone catch up, doesn't want to sit on the grid for too long and let his tyres go cold. As he comes round Miami circuit. F1's 11th different venue in America, of course the 12th one to come, with Las Vegas being added to the 2023 calendar. A new circuit for the new season. Who do we watch from the start? Should we put the pressure on one of the league owners? Should we go with Liam for the start? Deep into the pack, but hopefully close enough that we can see what the front runners are doing. Go on board with him for the start. See what Liam can do. Not the best race for him in McLaren's. Him or Calgum both struggled. McLaren final was P3 in the championship, but that race earlier would have done no favours. But with a bad sprint race comes a chance to sort out in the feature. We'll watch Liam from the start of this and see what he's able to do, and not making his grid box. A lot of people missing the grid slot, so QHID, Shadow Realm, Freems and all missing the box as we're ready to go. We are going Miami for the feature race. As Liam doesn't get quite as good a start as Shadow Realm. He's got a great start there. Oh, had to really get out of that one. Managed to get away with minimal contact. It's get a bit messy here. So far so good. Minimal contact only so far. So we've got Super Striker now. Try and have a look at this. We'll go back to broadcast view now so we can see more of what's going on. Oliver's lost out 4 places. Thompson now going down the order. And up 2. Chris had a great start there, he's at 5 places. And looking at QHID for another one. SLH managed to get past Boo for the lead. Calvin in P3, Harry upper place into P4. QHID down 3 there is what's allowed the likes of Always Grind and Harry to come up the order. So far so good. Not seeing too much of an issue at the moment. Always Grind on round 1 of his home Grand Prix in P5 up 1 place. So all except Calgon have either gone up or down a place off the start. He's the one that's maintained position. Chrissy up a 6th place. It was a great first lap for him. And Calgon in the box. Something gone wrong for him, as he's taken an early punt on the dry tyres. Didn't see a wing change there. He's come back out in inters though. Thompson coming in as well. What's he got? He's got no wing. That's why that is. Who do we go on board with now? We'll look at Harry. Picked up his first podium last week, the self-proclaimed People's Champion. Is he on for another one? He's going to have a look at Boo Boo here potentially. Boo Boo very deep around that turn 7-8 double left-hander. As this twists and turns around, does Harry try and send him out the inside? He's looking for it. Gets on the brakes earlier though. Boo Boo a bit deeper there. Tries to outbrake him. Oh, Liam's got a problem there. Liam's down 2 places. He looks like he's gone deep. I think he tried what Boo Boo went for and didn't quite make it work as well as Boo Boo did. And that's a Williams off in front having problems. That's Pinto. Putting a lot of people offline here. And Liam looking at Shadow Realm. We'll come back into the broadcast view so we can see more of what's going on. Big queue of cars here. Liam gets past Ben. Not close enough to move striker, or is he? Pinto in the wall. And that's QHID without a wing as well. So Pinto just grazing the wall there. He's not in yet. Shadow Realm is in the pit box here. Yellow flags are out. And Ben looks like a pit round retirement. I'd like to say I'm shocked, but I'm not. QHID now emerges after his wing change. Ben chose the wrong setup, that's what's going on. His car's going to get put back out on the circuit though, that's not good. We'll see who we can jump on board with. And up 6 places, now sizing up Liam. He's looking like he's making good progress through the field. Can anybody stop him today? Is Liam doing enough to cover him off now? Can Liam keep the Alpine behind? Speaking of Alpines, it looks like Harry's got past Boo Boo. Have a look at Chrissy here, the big winner from this race so far, up 8 places. Striker 2 up 8 places there. So he's in a similar sort of boat here. We are expecting this to go dry at some stage. Liam gets past Pinto, or does he? Chrissy goes fastest lap, Striker takes the fast lap away from him. Fastest lap left, right, centre there. Pinto managed to repass Liam there. Is that going to compromise Liam in his battle with Ant? Because Ant's now all over the back of him. Is there a chance to make a move into this corner here? This turn 4, I believe it is. It's tough, there's not much breaking through there. Now into this 7-8 double left-hander. And on to, I guess it would call a main straight, but there's like 3 corners on it according to the track guide, as they now weave around it. We'll go back to striker here. Could have not spoke about him much yet. Up 8 places, as I mentioned a little bit ago. He's now having a look at Murph in the Williams. Striker, someone who was right up there last season for the title fight, not having the same luck at the moment this season. Needs to really get his season going. Having said that, he's actually P3 in the championship. Is actually better than what I thought he was, to be fair. So P3 in the championship. But and of course, it's a big lead. Oh, striker nearly to the back of him there. Matt does well to keep it out of the back. Does well to get out of that one. And still behind Liam here. Can Liam defend? But Andy in. Is this a tactical one, or is this for a change of wing? Andy changing wing. Calgon in again. What does Calgon do? Calgon's going for the dry tyres and a wing change. So is this a gamble? Knowing that's going to dry up on his 3rd wing of the session. And on Liam, is he going to go for the move here, or will he think better of it? Liam is extending the lead his guy ran down this straight, and just a bit too far back. So we'll go back to the battle with Super Striker. Ooh. Again, getting close to the back. We had Chrissy and Murphy fighting, as well as a big chain. As SLH leading the race, but the chain of cars behind him, the vultures behind, lurking in the background. We'll see how long people leave it on these intermediate tyres. Freems goes fastest lap. Freems there from P11. The top 12 are still in close quarters. This is really anyone's race at the moment. We'll go on Chrissy here to see what he's doing. Harry takes the lead. Harry has taken the lead. We'll cut to this then. Harry leads the race from SLH, from Boo Boo. And Boo Boo up the inside. Can he make that stick? No, he can't. SLH doing enough to defend for now. Chrissy on the back of Boo Boo. As I said though, it's anyone's race in the top 12 here. They're all in really close quarters. Look at that down the straight. You can see what I mean. Really is anyone's game. But Chrissy up 9 places so far. Oh, that's contact. That is contact. That was Chrissy to the back of Boo Boo. Is there going to be some wing changes here? Possibly, as SLH in. There's lots of pit stops now. This could be the lap where everyone is changing tyres. Let's cut to the tyre view and see what people are doing. There's some hard tyres. So let's have a look at the detail and see what everyone's gone for. So the tyre, we've got hards on SLH. Hard on Always Grind, and Striker's gone for the medium, as has Pinto. Liam goes hard tyre, Ant goes hard tyre, Boo Boo goes hard tyre, and Oliver goes for the hard tyre as well. Andy on hards, Calgon on hards, and Thompson also on the hard tyre. QHID comes in for the hards and a wing change. Andy picks up 5 seconds and retires in the pit. So just the top 4 left the box. As you've got to believe they're going to do it this lap. What will they do? Which tyre do they pick? And had they let it a lap too late, does this give SLH a chance to get past Harry and reclaim the lead? You have yellow flags out, and that'll be for Andy's car going back onto the circuit. Hope that doesn't cause us any issues. As Harry from the lead, you've got to believe he's going to pit now. What tyre does he choose? 22 laps to go. In he comes. So the top 4 will now all be in. My intel suggests the hards last 22 laps. And the mediums will only go 16. So even the hard tyres are struggling to the end. So they might see another stop. Murph in for a wing change. So Striker on the medium tyre. He's the big gainer from the pit phase, as he now sits in P2 behind Harry, and he's all over the back of him. Look at that. Harry will have just come up onto the circuit, so we have cold tyres. Striker will have a lap to put his in and gets through. Bit of contact there. SLH will also be in the same boat. He's got warmed up tyres. So Harry having a look at Striker. Can he get him? He's getting forced down the outside. It's the right thing to do. You've got to send your attacker around there. Harry gets past before the corner there. Takes the lead back. But will Striker on the better compound be able to come back at him? Here we go then. No DRSs yet, but we're expecting that to come online in the next little while. Oh, there it is. It's now live. I missed that one. Striker, no battery though. But Harry's not got much himself. Oh, it's big damage. That Pinto in the wall. Is that always going behind him as well? Yeah, it's a big problem there. And yellow flags towards the end of the lap. And managed to pass Liam and all that. Pinto picks up a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. He's got to come in for a wing change. As we watch Striker onto M. Harry here. Calgon sets fastest lap. So we watch the battle for the lead. Striker will have the better tyre for now at least. Will the hard tyres get to the end? My intel says they will, but only just. So it might be a tall order to get them there. Will the two-stop strategy end up being quicker? Striker thinking about, oh, that's a spin. SLH has a spin. Oliver has a spin, sorry. Oh no, it was SLH. It might have been SLH. They put Ant offline anyway. So Liam's managed to sneak back through. Liam up to P3. As Mercedes got sent round. Harry trying to defend from Super Striker. Striker looked like he just wanted to show him the inside there. Bit too far back. Oliver now on Liam. Ant is in the box. Ant must have picked up damage from the contact with the Mercedes. This could be the opportunity for everyone else in the championship to make some points up on our leader. He goes for medium tyre, and those will struggle to get to the end. 19 laps to go. My intel says they'll go 16, so he's going to struggle to get those all the way to the end. On a circuit that he does like, a circuit he's good around. It's not been the best day for him, which should be a big relief for someone like Striker. Is this his chance to make some points up on Ant? Striker picks up a 3-second penalty there for that infringement. He was on the inside there of Harry and was just outside of the white lines, so he picks up his penalty for that. Does get the place though. Slightly controversial. But Striker, your leader. Harry behind. Gets the DRS. Can he come back at him? Not able to get close enough. Liam currently defending from Oliver. Freems managed to pass SLH. Down the back straight. SLH. Does he have a go at getting back through? No, he doesn't. Boo Boo in the box. What's happened to him? He pits and it is going to be a wing change. We'll go back to the action. Oliver all over the back of Liam. Can he get him? We'll have DRS here. Past the fake harbour. DRS open now. Chrissy's managed to get closer to Oliver than what Oliver is to Liam. SLH passes Murph. So Liam's safe for now. As Chrissy eyeing up a move on Oliver. So will Chrissy be able to have a go here? It's a three-way fight down the straight. Oliver pulls out of the slipstream. Is he able to get Liam here? He's going to have to go around the long way. Not quite close enough. He will have the DRS again into turn 1. Is this a move you want to look at? Where is he going to go? Is he going to go down the inside? He's going to go. No, he's not. He's still bare of it. I thought at one point it was looking down the inside. But he's still bare of that move. That's Chrissy now. I'm not sure if that's contact or is my game lagging a bit. But Chrissy on the better compound. He looks like one of the ones who has gone for the two-stopper and sets a fast lap of the race. But all the work to do for him. The battle for the lead is still on, as Harry is still within DRS range of Striker. This 3-way fight is looking like the most interesting thing on the circuit at the moment though. As it's Liam from Oliver from Chrissy for P3. Oliver has the most battery of the three. As he goes for the same move again down the outside. Gets it done by the looks of it, but Liam much later on the brakes. Forces him around the long way. Oliver up the inside this time. And looks like he's got him. Was behind at the right point to get the DRS. Liam now, does he chance it down the inside? No, he doesn't. He thinks better of that one. Round turn 3 they go. So Chrissy now on Liam. The 3-way fight goes on. It's tough to get out of DRS range on the circuit because the way they come out, you have 3 DRS zones over what is a fairly short lap in terms of time. Liam down the inside. Can he get this move done? Not quite. He will get DRS again in a second though. I think around this tight section, Boo Boo picks up a 3-second penalty there for multiple warnings. So So here we go, Liam will have DRS. On the battery he goes. Quite a way back now, he's lost a bit of time for that tight section of the circuit. Chrissy now, is he fancying his chances? At a move on Liam. No, he's not gone for it in the end. Or has he? He's got the switchback, he's got it done. Chrissy coming through. Liam having none of it. He's defending the inside. And does keep the place. And for now, Chrissy does do the switchback one more time. 2 switchbacks in about 4 corners. So it's Chrissy that takes the place in the end, which has allowed Oliver to get away. Oliver now out of DRS range. Chrissy pulling him just back to the belt back in. Striker able to pull away from Harry. He's got 2.3 seconds now. Chrissy is just about still in DRS range of Oliver. We've got yellow flags out. That is Boo Boo by the looks of it. Having problems. Not been the best day for him on his debut. Chrissy picks up a 3-second penalty there for multiple warnings. I'm surprised there's not more of those, to be honest. It's easily done around that tight section. But Chrissy decides not to move on Liam. Chrissy has DRS, Liam doesn't. He's committed down the inside, he's got the job done before the corner. Unless Liam can get on the brakes later. He's going to try it. He's around the outside. But Chrissy gets the place for now. Liam will have DRS here into turn 1. Liam around the outside of turn 1. How aggressive do you go for this? It's neck and neck. Liam takes the place for now. Liam's got it done. This battle could go on for a long time in this race. They are swapping positions. Swapping positions back and forth here. So Chrissy DRS open again. Liam looking slightly better on battery, but not by a lot. So you might not notice a difference really. He's too far back this time. We'll go on board with Oliver to see his progress to Harry. Mercedes in second in the second in the championship behind Alpine. So this will be a big overtake if he can get it done. Be a big move for him. But Striker pulled away in the lead. I think a Striker, we're pretty sure he's got to box again. The likes of Harry, Oliver, Liam might just get away with not boxing if those tyres hold up. Which my intel is saying they might just, but it's going to be close. And again goes fastest lap. How is he looking? Quite a way back, a lot of work to do. And we predict he's going to have to box again. We'll go back to the fight here. Chris has lost the place to Jay Freems. We didn't catch that one. And he's 4.4 seconds down the lane, so Chrissy must have had a problem there. So Chrissy must have had an issue somewhere, which we've not spotted. So we'll go to Oliver versus Harry, with Liam lurking in the background. So Oliver on the DRS. Harry going to force him on the outside. No, too far back on this occasion. Once again, we'll get the DRS into turn 1. Do you send it into turn 1? SLH into the pit box. What's happened to him? Is that a tactical one? No, it's not. That's a wing change as well. We'll go back to the three-way fight for P2. So Liam on the back of Oliver here. Does Liam fancy a move? And will that let Harry get away? Liam down the inside. A little bit of contact there, and hits Harry as well. Liam through for now. But that battle will go on. Here you go, down the back straight one more time. Liam and Oliver with DRS. Harry having to defend. They're just too far back at the moment, but turn 1 might be a different story. Liam thinks better of it for now. And on Thompson at the moment for P10, further back in the field. And chance to enter turn 1 gets him. Gets the move done for now. But like we said, we think Ant is going to have to box again. So he's going to have to get a shift on. We'll hope for something like a safety car, perhaps in this race. Surprised we haven't had one so far. Normally red arrows is good for 1 or 15. Harry holding on to P2 as it stands. That light flashing away though. So here we go, Liam. Half a second down as it stands. DRS to come in to play. More battery on him. Does he deploy it? Not at the moment. Not quite close enough to make the move. Harry a bit wide there by the looks of it. Or a different line to what Liam took. Yellow flag's out, and that is a Mercedes. That's SLH having an issue. Chrissy on Jay Freems. Chrissy looking to take the place back. But he lost a little while ago. We'll cut back to a three-way fight because this is still for P2 here. 10 laps to go. So the question still to be answered as to whether the hard runners need to box again. SLH picks up a penalty for his troubles. And retires. Chrissy and Jay Freeman swapping positions through the tight section. Oh, Chrissy having to get out of that corner there, picks up a 3-second penalty. As SLH's cars come back onto the circuit, I hope that doesn't cause any issues for the likes of Boo Boo, who is there on the circuit with him. Just be careful. Yep, he managed to get through it, it's fine. That car is cleared. So Chrissy ahead for now. And back into P5. Harry's still able to defend this P2. And Freeman's in the box, so did he pick up damage there against Chrissy? allows Ant to come through. Ant gets into P8 now. Not quite the race he had wanted. I must admit I'm not over sure why that car came back on the circuit, but it seems to happen on this game. I believe Andy's and Ben's also came back up the circuit. So Liam down the inside makes the move, but Harry defending for his life here. So Harry keeps hold of the place for now. Manages to defend in that tight section. How long can he defend this for? Is it a matter of time until the likes of Liam and Oliver get through, or can he carry on this defence for the rest of this race? Will these tyres last? Harry, of course, pitted 1 lap later, so if it does get tight on tyres, maybe that will favour him as this race goes on. That's Calvin into the pit for his 4th wing, I think, or is that just a start? No, it's a wing. He's seen more wings than Bill Oddie today. Bill Oddie would be proud. So Harry actually got a bit of space on this one, but Liam closes it right up into the DRS there. Liam looked further away than what it had been on previous laps. We will just go to a different fight for now, because there is now a three-way fight over here for P9. Oh, there's yellow flags. Just to cut away from it, it was yellow. That's Thompson without a wing. And look, got unscathed by the looks of it. He's got away unscathed. So Thompson no wing. So Liam again on Harry. I've got Chrissy into the box on his medium tyres. Is this a strategic one because the mediums wouldn't go to the end? That's Harry. Harry had a problem there. Harry's around. Is that potential contact with Liam or with Oliver? So Chrissy goes to the soft tyre. So that might have been a strategic change. Thompson interchanges wing. Murphy's in as well. Is that a strategic change or is that a wing change? That's a wing change also. So that could have been the same incident there potentially. Both of them go to the soft tyre. So Chrissy on softs for the last few laps of this race. Striker able to get away in P1 here. He's got a convincing lead. But he's going to have to stop again, surely. I can't see his medium tyres going to the end. According to my data, they should be right on the limit now. So we're expecting him in anytime soon to replace those tyres. He's not in this lap. He is able to go one more. So will the two-stop work? Or was the best way to go? Liam in a battle with Oliver over P2. Harry was in that fight at one stage, but he had an issue there. Not severe enough for him to have to pit, but he's lost a lot of time. Calvin goes fastest lap on the softs. Unfortunately, P11, it won't count from there. So Oliver versus Liam. I think it's about round 12 at this stage. Who will come out on top this lap? I'm not sure if my screen's glitching there, or there's some contact made. But DRS will go to Oliver. Will he get a chance to make a move? No, he's too far back this time by the looks of it. We'll go back to this fight, the 3-way fight between the Alfa Romeo, the Williams and the Ferrari of Jay Freems, Pinto and QHID over P7. Pinto goes to the inside to defend. QHID is too far back to make a move around the outside at the moment. Freems able to get a long way away there. So that battle looks like it's more or less done for him. He's managed to keep hold of that place. Always grinding, trying to defend against Calgon. Calgon on those fresh, soft tyres. Mind you, Always grinding's tyres aren't that old in their own right. Striker still able to stay out on those soft tyres. I didn't think they'd make it to the end, so he might prove me wrong here. Does have a penalty, so we'll just double check to see what that penalty is. I think it's only a 3 sec, but we'll just confirm it. So if we go to detail on penalties, it is a 3 sec. So Chris is on a 6, Pinto's got a 5, Merck's got a 5, and Bubu's on a 3. There's the battle here between QHID and Pinto. Goes again, and this is Striker in now. We'll go across to this and we'll see what Striker's doing. You've got to go soft tyres surely, this deep in the race. So the question remains, was the 2-stop the best call, or will someone like Liam and Oliver be able to stretch these hard tyres out to the end? Striker has had to pit again, but he's on the soft tyres, on fresh softs. Should be able to get some quick laps in here, as opposed to his rivals who are on old tyres. Harry being chased by Ant. Will there be team orders at Alpine? I predict there will be. Harry and Ant normally good team players. I expect there to be team orders at Alpine, and for this to be a simple move for Ant. But then could Harry do a favour for Ant and try and slow up Striker? Striker, Ant's championship rival at the moment, or one of them. The championship at the moment is Ant in the lead from Oliver, from Striker. And Ant on the back of Harry now. Don't think Harry's going to make him fight too much. Or does he? No, he does let him go there. But it potentially could do him a favour and hold Striker up. We'll go to Striker and we'll just see his progress to Harry. Striker with a penalty. Goes all over the back of Harry on fresh tyres. Fresh, soft, so it's old hards. You'd think this is a candy from a baby overtake. It should be. He's up the inside now. Ooh. That's Always Grinding retiring from his home Grand Prix. And then there were 13. 3 laps to go. Striker makes the move. Sorry, doesn't it? It's Chrissy behind. He's seeing things. I think it's going to make the move this time, though. It's allowed Ant to get away a little bit. Harry playing the team game and defending for Ant effectively here. Striker goes around the outside. Now makes the move. Or does his contact? But does manage to get through. Chrissy now on Harry. On fresher, soft tyres. But Harry at the moment able to defend. Striker now is going to try and charge down against Ant on hard and on medium tyres. That will be struggling. 17 laps is 1 lap over what my intel says they can do. So those tyres are looking fit to burst, or should be at that stage, unless Ant's done a really good job of looking after them. Chris on the back of Harry will cut to that because the gap is shown as less than 0.2 of a second. DRS open. Which way does he go? It goes down the outside. Can he get it done? So far it looks like he has. He's gone a very long way around. Contact there. Contact again. Looks like a double hit on Harry there. Oliver and Liam fight is still ongoing. Now it's for the race lead, of course. Having sent Striker into the box. You've got to think they've gone at this stage. Liam and Oliver, they're all in now on the one-stop strategy. Must be too late to box at this stage. And on an incredible recovery drive to get to P3. It looked like his race was set for disaster at one point. But he's come back into this, as he's now scrapping with Striker. Striker on much fresher soft tyres. Again, you'd think it would be a candy from a baby overtake. We've got yellow flags. That's Oliver. Disaster for Oliver. Can he get that put back right before the likes of Ant and Striker come around the circuit? So it's the top 3 in the championship, not necessarily in the right order, because at the moment it's Ant from Oliver from Striker, but it's the top 3 in the championship in 2, 3 and 4, separated by not much. Does this allow Liam to get his second win in Red Arrows Racing? So Ant just out of DRS range at the moment. Striker sizing up a move on Ant. Can Striker get the move done here? His battery light is flashing away, whereas Ant has got just as little. Striker, does he go to the inside? Yes, he does. The move is done for now. How good can he do on the brakes? Ant tries it down the inside. Doesn't manage to get it done. Striker is through. So Ant lost a bit of time there. We'll have to defend from Chrissy. Ant could drop as far as P5 here, because Chrissy is going to be wanting to try and get him. Those soft tyres should be getting towards the end of their life though, so he might be struggling here, but we're on the final lap. A Striker just out of DRS range of Oliver as it stands, but Striker on the fresh softs as Murph picks up a 3-second time pen. We'll just see what the pen situation is like. We have looked at this already, but the penalties now are going to come into effect. So Ant, as it stands, will take Striker P3 due to the penalty. Harry will take Chrissy due to the penalties. Is Harry close enough? I don't think he is close enough to get Striker. He's 2.5 seconds down on Chrissy. So a second podium as many weeks is out of the question for him. But Striker trying to get a move on here to see if he can get out of the 3-second range of Ant. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. He's got 1.2 seconds to find, so unless something goes really wrong for Ant, he's going to cede the place. We've got yellow flags. Yellow flags. That's Oliver in the wall. It's all gone wrong for Oliver at the end. Harry's going to take P4 if Chrissy looks at this. He will. So Liam is your race winner, picking up his second race win in Red Arrows Racing. And in P2, a great recovery drive. Striker P3, Harry P4, picking up good points for the Alpines as they continue to dominate the Constructors' Championship. Chrissy P5, Oliver P6, Freems P7, QHID P8, Calvin P9 as Pinto rounds out the points in P10. Thompson no points, but good on the turn up. Murphy has DNF at the end, and Boo Boo having his own issues here. Not the best debut for him. Oliver in the comments there says had probably the worst 2 laps in F1. Shame for him, he was on for a really good race at one stage. It's unfortunate, but at least he does keep his record of points finishes. Still the only person to pick up points from every single race this season. So consistency is key. He might still be in with a shout. As there are our podium drivers. For round 6 in Miami. And Liam joins us now, our race winner. Woo! Well, you heard it from him first. So Liam, obviously happy with that one. We'll go to the race director so we can just see the incidents if anyone is trying to complain against him. I have seen Chrissy trying to complain about his 3 second. So there's multiples in there. So that's all of the incidents there. So that's in case anyone wants to complain about that one. There they are on show. So that was your race and your sprint for this evening. And next week we are back to the feature race format. We're in Portugal. Should be another good race. A difficult circuit for traction. A couple of spots there we had to really feather the throttle. But that's all in good time. That's for next week. For now though, that was your race. Have a fantastic week and we'll see you again real soon.